My name is Louise, and I am the founder of Into the Light Mentorship. Into the Light Mentorship is a mission, really. It's a mission that I am on that started years ago in my own hurt, depression, and isolation. I am on a mission to help people everywhere drop their unforgiveness baggage, get the healing they need, and walk into the beautiful life that you were meant to have. So this channel, Into the Light Videos, I believe is what it's called, Into the Light Videos, is all about sharing forgiveness tips. I'm going to share some of my testimony. I'm going to share a little bit about just the things I go through in my everyday life. Eventually, I'm going to be interviewing other people. It is an opportunity for forgiveness to have the light shined on it that needs to be shined so that people can start to just live the life that they've always dreamed of living. You know what I have found? I have found that most people don't even think about the baggage they carry. They don't think about the things that happen in childhood. They don't think about the things that happen in school or college or previous relationships. They just keep adding hurt, shame, disappointment, being fired, that divorce, the mother or father that didn't love you the way you wanted to be loved. The thing about unforgiveness is it weighs you down, and all of this hurt and anger and disappointment and everything that we carry, it is not meant for us to carry. It is not meant for you to carry. You were meant to be free. You were meant to be light and airy and to enjoy your life. I want to help you by doing that. So my goal through this channel is to share more of my testimony. I've gone through some crazy things. You won't even believe some of the things I'm going to share with you. But just know that I want to be authentic. I want to be vulnerable. I may even share things that I'm second guessing because I want everything to be out there, because I want to be a light for other people. As you're sitting there watching my videos, I want to talk about the house I grew up in and the pain I went through of selling that house. I want to talk about the loss of my mother and the loss of my grandparents and just things that go on and the revelations that I've received through my forgiveness. The funny thing I have learned about forgiveness, once you remove that big blinding thing, whatever it is in your life, it's your father, your mother, your whatever, right? Once you remove that giant boulder and you work through that forgiveness, everything else just seems to be so much easier. It's like that one big thing that holds you back, that you're just in fear. And when you remove that big thing, it's just easier to work through the other things, and things just start coming up, and you start journaling and you start talking to yourself and you start praying and you start going through all of this stuff. And the thing is that every day you're a little better than you were the day before. I'm a walking testimony of that. There are people that would not believe if you were to talk about who I am today. They would say, "Are you talking about that horrible, ugly, just rude person with the red hair that used to pick fights and all of that stuff?" Yes, I was that person because I held on to anger and I had to release it. And unfortunately, I released it in terrible ways. It was not a good situation. But what did happen is I found a good way to work through my problems. And now when I have those little triggers that come up, I don't react the same way. And my goal is to share that information with you. My goal is to share my knowledge with you. My goal is to share everything I can so that it can make your life a little bit easier when you go on your journey to your own forgiveness. I am excited. I am so happy about starting this channel. Obviously, this is my first one. This is kind of who I am and what I want to do. Just a little something to give you a little in-depth information about me. One of my challenges in life is I'm actually a high school dropout. It is shocking, I know. And through my own just determination and will and God, I actually have achieved a master's level degree in organizational psychology a mere 2 years ago. So I went from high school dropout to master's in a lifetime, obviously. But the journey in between has been something that I am looking forward to sharing with you all. I'm looking forward to people connecting with me because a lot of what I've gone through, drinking and, what we call dating, but come on, let's be real. It was sex, relationships that weren't healthy, all of that stuff. I've been in all of that. And I am completely on the other side of it now. And I am just really excited to go forth and shine light and be a light into a dark place. So my number one goal, ladies and gentlemen, is to help you through your forgiveness, help you to fully forgive so that you can have and be the person you were meant to be. Again, my name is Louise. And I am so excited to be starting this. Look for me, obviously, on YouTube. My web address is www.intothelightmentorship.com. For those of you that might be in the Southern California area, I also do something called Freedom Fridays, the first Friday of every month. We'll be doing in-person meetings. The group is actually on Meetup. It's called Freedom Fridays. But there's so much that's going to be happening. Everything I do is around forgiveness. So if you know that you need forgiveness in your life, I hope that you will follow me, tag me, talk to me, give me comments and shares, and let's get connected because I want your life to be the life that you dream of. It can happen. Trust me. Mwah.